hard, play hard, work hard, play hard.
I'm Tino Qualiata.
I'm Stephen Prisco, and we're student athletes at Verona High School.
Over the past couple seasons, there have been some division changes in Verona athletics.
Alright, so baseball moved down while girls basketball, softball, and girls tennis moved up. And we wanted to get the perspective of the players on the teams about their upcoming season and how they will perform.
Alright, so we have Mr. Merkler, the athletic director here at Verona. We just asked him some questions about divisional movements for the for some teams.
Yep.
So our first question is, what are the teams that are moving divisions?
In the fall, we had girls tennis moved up to the American division because they won their division last year. Girls basketball moved up a division in the winter, and then in the spring, baseball moved down from the American to the Liberty, and then softball moved up from the Liberty to the American. And how that works basically is if you win your division, you automatically get moved up. If you finish in last in your division, you automatically get moved down.
Mm-hmm. So that's how those decisions are made. That's the reason.
Yeah. So what happens is at the end of the season, each coach, along with myself, we fill out. It's called an end of season report. So what we do is that report comes to me. I bring it to our conference, and then our conference directors, they realign the divisions however they see fit. So there's different point systems that are used, and it helps to kind of make the divisions as fair as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Hard, play hard, work hard, play hard.
Alright, here we have Amber Reed, captain of the girls basketball team. As one of the leaders of the team, how do you think you and your team will fare in the higher division?
It's going to be tough, but returning all 5 starters is a big plus for us. So I think we're going to play pretty well. We have great chemistry on the team, and I think just the chemistry is going to help us as a whole.
Will your role change in your new division?
Honestly, I think mine will stay the same, and just the team and what we need to get done is going to stay the same. We're just small compared to all the other schools we play, so it's just a lot tougher. But just we're all competitive players, and we're there to win, and I think that's what's going to keep us going throughout the season.
All right, last question. Considering you lost a few seniors from last year, do you think the younger kids will step up to the challenge?
Yeah, I do. The freshmen coming in have pretty good talent, and over the summer we worked together and we built the chemistry up. So with the season coming up right around the corner, I think we're just going to keep building on that chemistry, and the freshmen are going to learn the roles that they have to play, and it's just going to be a good season.
All right, thank you, Amber. Best of luck in the season.
Thanks.
Okay, here we have Miss Salisbury, the head coach of the VHS softball team. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the upcoming season.
Okay.
So since you moved up division from last year, what division are you in now, and why did you move up?
We were in the Liberty division, and now we're in the American for this coming season. We were last year. We won the conference. We were 9-1.
Do you think the team will sustain this success in the higher division?
I think it's definitely going to be an adjustment, but a lot of the teams we played last year were pretty good too, and we were in some really close games. We didn't really blow anybody out, so I'm hoping that we can hang with. I mean, they're all way bigger schools in the upper division, so I'm hoping that doesn't put us at a disadvantage. But I think talent-wise, I think we'll be okay.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Alright, so this is Renata Primer, senior third baseman for the softball team. We got some questions we want to ask you. First one is, considering you lost a few starters from last year, what will you guys need to do to be successful in the American division?
So we lost 4 starting seniors last year in key positions: center field, catcher, first baseman, and our second baseman. So being in the higher division and playing Cedar Grove, who we played in the state final, the Mount, West Essex, it's going to be harder for us to compete. But that just means that we have to work harder, the freshmen need to step up, and we just need to play as a team.
So speaking of freshmen, how big of a role do you think will underclassmen play on this team this year?
Well, there's around 10 of them, so that's a big class. A lot of good players, so they're just going to have to step up, fill the spots, compete for them, and work hard.
All right, last question. Do you think you guys will fare better in the upper division?
It's definitely going to be tougher, but I think it's good because playing harder teams in the regular season will prepare us well for states when we play teams that are competitive.
We have senior shortstop Michael Daggett of the baseball team. Came to ask him some questions about the baseball team moving down divisions to the Liberty Division. All right, first question. After a season you didn't know what to expect playing Seton Hall Prep, Melbourne, and other top teams in the state, how do you think you guys will fare in a division where the competition won't be as challenging?
I think that this year is going to be a little bit different. I mean, we're not going to be playing kids that are best in the state, but I do think we're still going to have a successful season as we did last year. I think we had a win. What was our record this year?
Around 500.
I don't know. We had a winning record anyway, but I think we're going to be off to a good start this season. I think we're going to finish strong, and I think we'll win a state championship this year.
What will you guys need to do as a team to maintain success or maintain the success from last year?
I think there's nothing we really need to change. I think we need to keep working hard and just focus on us instead of worrying about everyone else around us and play hard, and I think we'll have a good season.
All right, thanks, Mike. Good luck in the season.
Thanks, guys.
Work hard, play hard.
Work, 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 work.
So do you think these will benefit all the teams that are moving up or down?
Yeah, I think so. I think high school sports is so cyclical. I mean, you never know from year to year how your team's going to be. I think you guys are great examples where you guys have played on teams that have struggled, but you've played on teams that have been very good, and it's always going to be high school sports, no matter what, is like that. There's very few powerhouses out there that are great year to year. So I think moving up in a division is tough, especially for a Group 1 school like us. When you're going against some of the schools out there like the Seton Hall Preps of the world and the Milburns of the world that have a much larger pool of student athletes, it's hard. It definitely is. But with that being said, I think where it benefits us is when it comes to state tournament time. So when it's time for the state tournament, we tend to do pretty well because of our divisions. Mm-hmm. So it definitely helps us.